Welcome to the PAC Football Report for September 12, 2015. I'm Joe Onderko. This week we will take a quick look back at the opening weekend of action in the President's Athletic Conference, while also previewing this weekend's games. PAC football teams went 5-6 in non-league action during the opening weekend on September 5th. The game of the week was in Kentucky, where a battle of national top 25 programs turned into a blowout, as Thomas More blanked number 19 ranked St. John Fisher 48-0. Other PAC winners in Week 1, including defending champion W&J with a 56-10 road win at Wooster. Waynesburg, which also recorded a road victory, 35-10 at Muskingum. Westminster with a 17-9 decision at Hiram. And Teal, which recorded a 37-21 home victory over Allegheny. Both Bethany and Saint Vincent fell against national top 10 OAC programs, as the Bison were shut out by national runner-up Mount Union 47-0, and the Bearcats fell at home 26-3 to John Carroll. Carnegie Mellon and Case Western Reserve each fell to UAA rivals, as the Tartans were topped 45-24 at Washington, Missouri, while the Spartans were edged 31-30 at Chicago. Grove City was doubled up by Juniata 26-13, while Geneva fell at Frostburg State 52-21. This week's schedule features 4 games between PAC teams that will not count in the league standings, as programs chose to fill one of their 2 non-league dates against a conference squad due to the league's unbalanced schedule. The 3rd annual PAC Kickoff Classic will take place at Chuck Knoll Field in Latrobe, as 0-1 Saint Vincent hosts 1-0 Waynesburg at 1 p.m. Bearcat head coach Ron Dolciato says his program is looking forward to being in the regional spotlight as the first game between conference opponents during the 2015 season.
Well, obviously we're honored and privileged to be hosting the Kickoff Classic, and our kids, they know that this is a big game for us. Obviously, we're, I'm sure, a decided underdog in this one, so that's the motivation. Campus is buzzing. This Saturday is going to be a great event.
1-0 Washington and Jefferson returns home to Cameron Stadium for its home opener, as the Presidents face 1-0 Westminster at 7 p.m. The all-time series with the Titans has been dominated by W&J, 34-2, with the last Westminster win in the series being a 1917 decision in Washington in 2000. President head coach Mike Sirianni says that despite his team's success against Westminster in the past, this year's matchup presents several challenges.
Well, hopefully, they say your biggest improvement comes between weeks 1 and 2, and I sure hope that's true because, boy, they have a lot of talent. You can tell that they're very well coached. They're disciplined in terms of their experience, and you can just tell that they're a better team. That we're going to have our hands full. We can't just go out and play. We're going to have to play well and execute, and if we don't, we're going to be in for a rude awakening.
Another matchup of conference foes under the lights will take place in Grove City, as the 0-1 Wolverines face longtime rival 0-1 Geneva at Thorne Field at 7 p.m. The series between the Presbyterian schools dates back all the way to 1893, with Geneva leaving 44-38-7 all time, and the GTs coming off a 42-0 blanking of the Wolverines a year ago in Beaver Falls. GCC head coach Chris Smith expects a huge crowd and great setting for football at the Wolverines' annual night game this Saturday.
This year, as you said, President McNulty has tried to trump what we've done before, and now we're going to have some people are going to parachute in right when the game starts and bring the game ball and drop down on the 50-yard line. A little short of the Super Bowl, but it's something that we've done a great job, the school has done a great job with, and they're trying to make it better.
The final matchup between PAC foes will take place in West Virginia, as 0-1 Bethany hosts 1-0 Teal at Bison Field at 7 p.m. Bethany won a 45-24 shootout over the Tomcats in Greenville a year ago and leads the all-time series 37-32-1. 1-0 Thomas More steps out of conference for a home contest against Hanover from the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference at 1 p.m. The two teams met in Indiana in 2014, with the Saints earning a 45-16 decision. Carnegie Mellon and Case Western Reserve have the weekend off. That's all for this edition of the PAC Football Report. Remember, for the latest news and information on your favorite team, please log on to the conference website at www.pacathletics.org. You can also follow us on social media via Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, with links available at the website. I'm Joe Onderko. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you at the stadium.